Okay, where are we headed? Where are we going, Cami?
Liberty Lake,
Liberty Lake.
Washington, right by the state line.
Oh, yeah, because we're almost in Idaho, aren't we?
Yep,
You grew up in Idaho, right?
correct.
Okay, so was Don Owen a teacher at the school when you were there? I know you're younger than your brothers. He was your brother's teacher and coach. Was he there when you were there?
Nope, he already moved to Spokane, but we taught together. So he taught history, and I was in the weight room, and so they gave him a class, and so him and I actually taught together in the weight room.
Okay.
At University High School.
Quick irony. Let's go irony. You ready?
Yep.
He coached your brothers. Both of your brothers were state finalists at Coeur d'Alene High School in Idaho.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
So I lined this out to all parties involved, right? Not you yet. But okay. So he coached your brothers at Coeur d'Alene, which they're 30 minutes apart, Coeur d'Alene and University?
Yep.
Okay, right? So you went to Coeur d'Alene High School, Coeur d'Alene High. Brothers were state runner-up and a state champ, right?
Yeah, Kelly was 4th, 3rd, 2nd.
Okay. So that's okay, right? Then he moves over and coaches your husband and all your husband's brothers and your brother-in-laws. They were all state champs in Washington, right?
Correct.
Then somehow you meet Kevin at an alumni match? Alumni? Oh, man. Coeur d'Alene alumni match?
With Dawn's niece.
With
the one
Dawn.
who introduced us.
Okay, got it. Okay, so then somehow in 1998 you guys meet up and get married. But like, how about he's the connection on all of it, right? Not like directly, but like
No, not
that's
directly.
crazy, right?
But small world.
Yes, small world. How about he's the small world connection? Let's just say that.
Yes.
So pretty crazy, right?
Yep.
Do you like all this wrestling madness?
Most of it.
We're going up that mountain right there. I can't wait. You like most of it? What don't you like?
Like any sport that I hate the crazy parents. Like they have to keep it in perspective.
Okay, they lose their minds.
Yes.
Well, the thing about it is your brothers were college athletes. You played volleyball, didn't you?
Yes.
Did you all go to Lewis and Clark?
Yes.
All three of you?
Yes.
And that's NAIA, right?
Yes.
Your brothers probably could have wrestled. You know that, right?
Yeah, they both got recruited to wrestle.
Yeah, they probably should have wrestled. But I'm not mad at them for saving their bodies. Well, Kelly, it doesn't seem to matter if he tried to save his body or not.
It kind of bit him in the butt anyway.
Crazy.
A little bad luck.
Okay, so Drew was a state champ last year in Oregon. This year was 3rd in Washington.
3rd in Washington.
Okay. This whole Washington debacle this past year. Well, I mean, okay, act of God, let's just say that. This whole Washington act of God. Weather. We call weather act of God. Insurance does, right? So they canceled their regionals and just doubled the size of the state brackets.
Yes.
What? And you guys, some of the teams almost didn't make it to the state tournament, I was told.
Yeah, we actually didn't know if we would be able to get over the pass.
Yeah, and they said they opened it up for like 3 hours.
Yeah, 1 lane.
And people were able to get over.
Yep.
So you don't get over the pass, you just don't make the state tournament. That's kind of crazy, right?
Maybe hope that you can fly. Actually, one team from Spokane did fly just to make sure they got there.
And I heard all the championships were won by Eastern teams. The team championships were Eastern teams, right?
That I don't know.
Well, didn't one of the Spokane teams won?
Yes. Yep.
Spokane Mountain?
Mount Spokane.
Mount Spokane, they won.
And Meade were both right up there. Both great wrestling schools.
That's crazy.
Both, Meade's coach, Phil McLean, he wrestled at North Idaho.
So today when we go up the mountain,
Yes.
right? How often do you get out and hike?
Summer, more just with the kids.
With kids?
School year is mostly on the weekends, but we have a trail right by our house now, so we can take the dogs up there, and we try to take them up like twice a week just to get them out.
So you have more hiking trails because you're just in the middle of a farm field in a valley, like a gigantic valley in Corvallis, right?
Yeah, but there is a ton of hiking there, all within like 2 to 5 miles.
Yeah, Crescent Valley had a bunch of hiking right next to it.
So at high school, my class actually, we mountain biked straight from the school parking lot because we
You
were
have a mountain biking class?
Yeah, we
So
had outdoor.
jealous.
We rock climbed, we golfed, we
That
mountain biked.
okay, now I'm jealous.
But great setting for it.
Okay, living in a house that's 3 to 4 times the size of the house you lived in. What's that like?
Space. Yeah, it's been a little different, but more clean, I guess.
It's literally over 3 times the size of the house you lived in.
Yeah, our basement's bigger than our whole house in Corvallis.
That blows my mind.
Which is great for. We don't have a shop like Corvallis. We had a shop, or we went to the wrestling room when the weather was bad. So it'll be nice to have our basement because they can play football down there and have wrestling. And
How long before Colton jumps from the deck to the tree and tries to climb down the tree?
yeah, he already asked. Yep. And
I made that up.
They want to put a ladder.
I love it.
They got their zip line up.
Oh yeah, zipline. I saw that. This community we're going to, Drew said they're building a school.
Yep. So
Liberty Lake?
Liberty Lake High School is called Ridgeline.
It will be Ridgeline,
And
but it's not built yet. Oh, what's this?
This is CB, so this is you.
Oh, this is Central. Okay.
And so
They're all right next to each other.
A
It's
lot
crazy.
of these kids will be going to the new Liberty
Got it.
in 2 years, and the brand new middle school is opening this fall.
Okay, so I know that's probably a hill right off to our straight right there, right? That's a hill to you. You know that's bigger than anything any elevation. I'm not kidding. It's bigger than any elevation gain. That's higher than any elevation in Ohio. You gotta understand that, right?
That would be a rolling hill.
It's a rolling hill to you. That's a mountain to me.
Yes.
Not to me, because I understand what mountains and hills are, but to 99.9999% of Ohioans, that's a mountain.
And the
We're gonna get
closer you get to Montana, the steeper they get.
Well, yeah. And then you grew up in the Rocky Mountains, right? Mm-hmm. These are the foothills of the Rocky Mountains we're going in. These aren't Cascades, they're Rocky Mountains.
Right.
Because people get confused. The Rocky Mountains actually do go a little into Washington. And then up into British Columbia and Canada, right? I love it.
Full of education.
I try to be.